The Expert Edge for Unibet with Russell Barwick and Kane Corns.
Welcome along to the AFL Unibet Expert Edge. Russell Barwick alongside former Port Adelaide superstar Kane Corns, and we're into the preliminary finals for 2018. And what about this one, Kane? The Tigers and the Magpies. We could actually have a bigger crowd for a preliminary final than potentially the grand final. Both teams been in superlative form over the last month and a half. It's a game we all should just sit back and enjoy on Friday night.
Oh, it's going to be huge. The biggest prelim final that I can remember, Russ. Look, I think Richmond will be too strong. Their record at the MCG is unbelievable. And they've actually won their last 5 matches at the MCG by a margin of between 1 and 39. So maybe there's some value there. For the Magpies, if they are to win, their biggest star in the forward line was terrific last week, Jordan Ngoe. And he's kicked 3 or more goals in 5 out of his last 6 appearances in Melbourne. So the Tigers will need to put some time into him. But, look, I think they'll be too strong and go through to their second grand final in 2 years.
Well, the Demons are the feel-good story for everybody in the finals series. They take on the Eagles. The Eagles are the forgotten team because everybody's jumped on the Demons bandwagon. But 60,000 people going to Optus Stadium and only a couple of thousand are Melbourne fans. They'll know they're in for a game on Saturday night.
Yeah, I can tell you they wouldn't have been forgotten about in Perth. The most hostile ground for any visiting side to go and play at is Optus Stadium. As you said, there'll be 60,000 there, and they are ferocious, so Melbourne will have to be prepared for that. West Coast have won 4 out of its last 5 Saturday matches by a margin of 1 to 39. They're really strong at home and have hardly been beaten there this year, albeit Melbourne did beat them there in round 23, but they didn't have Kennedy and Darling got injured. Speaking of Melbourne, it's their co-captain backing the side in the last 2 weeks. He's just been amazing. He's recorded 25-plus disposals in each of his last 3 appearances in Perth. He's the heart and soul of Melbourne, but at home, for me, impossible to go past the Eagles, and I think they'll play Richmond in the grand final.
Well, there you see our tips on screen. We are both predicting the same result this weekend, so we'll wait and see what happens as far as the AFL Grand Final is concerned. Now, the Unibest specials, let's have a look at them on screen there. Dion Prestia to have 25 disposals and the Tigers to win by 1 to 39. And in the other game, Jack Darling to kick 3 or more goals, the Eagles to win 1 to 39. They are the Unibet specials. You can go onto the website unibet.com.au and you can see plenty of other options right across the preliminary finals, and you can even stick your neck out and have a grand final bet already before the teams are even organised. Maybe get a little bit of value prior to this weekend. Hope you enjoy the football this weekend. Don't forget, gamble responsibly, and the website is unibet.com.au.
The Expert Edge for Unibet with Russell Barwick and Kane Corns.